What's good, people? This is the Rap Roundtable. Your boy Jarvis, the City Rap Snob, Dini the Balance, the homie Mace. We just want to make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, help us get our numbers up. We're trying to get 2,000 subs, 5,000. Y'all know how this go. If y'all think we're good and y'all love the content, some of y'all always say, yo, how come y'all don't have more views? It's because y'all don't sub. So make sure y'all do that and tap in with us. Peace.
The Rap Roundtable.
Hey, Verzuz is trying to stir up some shit. They really want Busta to get in the ring with somebody. So apparently, Swiss Beats and Timbaland are trying to orchestrate Busta Rhymes versus Eminem. But the thing that caught my attention was hip hop's response to that matchup. Even Crooked Eye, he said it without saying it. Like, that's not a good matchup for Eminem. I guess the overarching question I have is there a good matchup for Eminem in the Verzuz? Y'all know my answer. I don't gotta waste time. I'll move on. Let one of y'all take that alley.
Dini?
That's Dini. Ain't that Mace Man's?
I fucks with M too, but like Busta got too many. Busta just got too many joints that I feel like will be hard for Eminem to counter. Don't get me wrong. Like Eminem, there'll be some rounds Eminem might win. You get what I'm saying?
Who gonna give him them?
All right, if he, like, let's say he plays Renegade. What's Busta's reply to Renegade?
I don't know.
Let's say he plays Don't Push Me with 50 in Banks.
Right, he got some joints.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say 8 Mile, Don't Lose Yourself.
He got joints. You right.
That's
you
what
right.
I'm saying. Like, he plays
His
Please too with Dre, Exhibit, and Snoop. Like, he plays the hood joints.
Here's the thing. Here's my take. Eminem is going to have to rely on his features with,
That's a fact.
Right. You know, with let's be honest,
that's a fact.
With black,
but what year?
artists.
Because it ain't 2020 M.
No,
it's
no.
It ain't 2010 M.
20 years ago.
04, 02.
Right? He's gonna have to do the joints with Dre. He's gonna have to do the joints with Snoop and 50 and
Akon. Get some Superman, the stuff that really resonated with the black folks, bro. He's gonna have to bring all those out.
Here's my thing. We gotta be honest about
that. I hated that song, bro. We're not gonna do that. Why did you bring that song into the conversation?
It was a big song
because he wears a Eminem cape, as you can see. He's caping for this man.
I'm just saying, Shady wouldn't be as smoked as we think against Buzz. Don't get me wrong.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Chyna. I would love to hear your opinion on this.
She don't want to slander M, so I will.
Wait, what? Wait, whoa. We not gonna do that now. Wait, no. First of all, I just feel like Busta is an awesome performer.
Phenomenal.
And I don't feel like Eminem performing on a Verzuz is going to outdo Busta Rhymes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now,
and
Busta
the music,
Rhymes,
like the beats.
I was going to say, Busta Rhymes has a plethora, I hate that word, but plethora of fucking...
I love that word.
I'm just saying I never pronounced it right, so...
That's a good word. It's a good word.
Whatever. Thank you. Like, he just has, like, range when it comes to, like, he could go super lyrical, he could go,
Party.
Right. He could go party, he could go whatever. Eminem, he's very demented. So... He has a certain, like...
A lane.
Yeah, he has a certain place that he likes to go in. And don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good.
But it ain't enough.
I didn't say it. Y'all did.
We did.
But what I'm saying is, to go against Busta, I think it would be a great showdown. Like, I don't feel like, it would be bad. But I definitely wouldn't put Busta against Eminem. But to see it happen... That's not something that I would question.
Is there a person in rap that M could do a versus with that we would want to see at all? Like,
no.
It would have to be. It would have to be an animated.
Tech Nine.
No.
Trice.
No.
Trice. Name no gimmick.
Wow. Now, here's my thing. So
y'all are terrible.
When I first heard this, I was like, okay, that might work simply because of both of their affinity for the fast rap.
Yeah.
Right. So that was where my head went first. Right. But then I started digging into it, and I was like Chyna said, M's lane is very. I want to kill my mother. Yeah, I lived in a trailer park. I did mushrooms.
White rage.
Yeah, and it's like to me, and again, not to make this like racial or political, but to me, Verzuz is a black and brown platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Created by Timbaland and Swiss Beats. Shouts to them, right? You gotta have, songs that rock out in the cookout, that rock out on the block, that rock out in the club, that rock out in the party, that rock out like somewhere where black people and brown people be at. Right? M's solo discography doesn't really do that. The stuff he did with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent and stuff, yeah, he could play those Snoop and all that. But what happens when Busta busts out Scenario? And Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Or even a girly joint.
Even if he does that. But you gotta think, what if he doesn't do those, right? For shits and giggles.
Gotta do those.
But what if he doesn't, right? Just for shits and giggles because he has so much range? You understand what I'm saying? His fucking catalog, Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite rappers. Just putting it out there. But the range that he has, you understand what I'm saying? Kind of put Eminem in a box.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not saying that Eminem's not nice, but Busta Rhymes, he just has so many different areas that he can attack from. It's disrespectful.
That's what I was talking about on the list. You remember the Kumo D list?
Yeah.
Busta checks off a lot of those boxes towards 10s, bro. As far as vocabulary, articulation, delivery, originality. Nobody really rap like Bust.
True. And I was actually listening to Calm Down, the record that they got together, dropped 2014, 2015. I think M got him on that, to keep it a buck. It's not about whether Eminem is nicer than Busta or Busta is nicer than M, but to add to what Chyna said. Busta, M, if you're gonna play an M record, it's probably gonna be from 98 to about 03.
Right.
Busta's going from 91 to 2015,
That
2016. That was 2011.
Yeah.
Even though we could talk about content, we could talk about how shit would ring off, Busta's prime was so much longer than M's, and I was an M fan. You know what I mean? I'm not fronting on M. When M was good, I liked him, but
Eminem fans think he's still in his prime.
They're gonna kill us for this.
He's been out of his prime since I was in junior high school.
He's just not.
And
really
listen,
built
I
for
think Stan is one of the most brilliant rap songs of all time.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
But play that on a Versus stage,
I think that Eminem.
that's not the venue for it.
But depending on when he plays it, because that's another thing that I feel.
True.
Because the thing is with Versus, it's not about what you play, it's about when you play it and how you play it.
Right.
And a lot of people,
counterpunches and
right,
all that,
the counterpunches. A lot of people on Versus that have been on there, not for nothing, I sit there and I watch and I study that shit. Because if I ever go in there, I'm telling you, that's just my arsenal. But on the flip side, it's I watch these people put the wrong songs up against, and they could have won. It's you could have won, hands down, you could have won this shit.
You mean Fabulous and Kiss? Yeah, go ahead.
What shade you gonna play when Busta pulls up? Baby, if you give it to me,
It's dead.
Yo,
He
New York
don't have
shit,
that kind of
Touch
music.
It.
Actually, he could because of
Put Your Hands
Mariah.
on My Eyes,
That
Can See Me.
Superman song. He can play Superman.
Give me
Bust out
some
the
more.
joint with Janet Jackson too.
Yeah, what's it
Janet
gonna be?
joint.
That's
gotta-
amazing.
Nah, look,
Busta got joints.
Eminem
What if
is
he
the
brings
greatest.
out Janet?
It's a rap.
Think about it.
He just needs Spliff Star, but it's a
It's
rap.
a long day.
If he,
That's a long
day.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
heavy
Wait.
check.
If he brings Spliff Star, right?
Greatest hype man ever.
It's over.
Come on, son.
Listen,
Nah,
what about when
Flavor Flav,
Eminem
but,
brings
yeah.
out Skylar
Okay,
Grey?
okay.
Skylar Grey?
Scratch that.
I'm
Wow, bro.
so tight because I had that,
like 10
I had that
records
joke
with
lined up
Shorty.
in my head.
Hey,
so it's like,
hey,
I'm
look,
gonna
look,
spit
look.
What about Rihanna?
Eminem is the greatest technical rapper of all time. We just talking about technical rap.
Right, read that
Now
book
he's
paper.
amazing.
He's the greatest. But this ain't
He's
the same.
amazing.
Nah,
I feel like
man.
that divide in the culture will be real loud on a Versus stage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Technically, I ain't trying
Real
to hear
loud.
that shit.